Hello and welcome. Here we are again. Another question. This is going to be longest common subsequence medium, LeetCode 1143. Give me just a moment to make sure everything is working before I begin. At the audio. Hello. Give me just a moment. The audio is working and pop the chat out. Okay. Deep breath. All right. So let me go ahead and just get right into it. So this is going to be longest common subsequence. Let's see how quickly I can do this one. What I can do here. Actually, this one, this is kind of a classic question. Text 1, text 2 consist of only lowercase English letter characters. Okay, so this is like a million submissions, very high acceptance rate. This is actually not the subsequence, but a oh no, excuse me. It is a subsequence. Yeah. So this is like kind of well-known question. This can be done using dynamic programming if there's a limited number of subsequences. In general, this is an NP hard question. You could look it up. Wiki longest common subsequence. I was looking at this the other day, actually. So yeah, this is not. This is basically just dynamic programming to do quadratic time algorithm. This is like very straightforward kind of thing. So yeah, arbitrary number of inputs is NP hard. So, but if the number of sequences is constant, can use dynamic programming. So there you go. So yeah, unless you can solve NP hard, you could use a simplex algorithm, I think, to do NP, just allegedly NP strong, I think, which means it works well in a lot of NP hard cases. So in average cases, you can get pretty good runtime, but yes, this is basically going to be dynamic programming. I think it's this is pretty much the same thing as the edit distance, almost the same thing. If you calculate the edit distance, it's like the inverse of the edit distance. So it would be the if you calculated the edit distance and then applied the edits, you would get the longest common subsequence at the end of that. I think. Which one do you apply the edits to? I think it's the minimum string you apply the edits to, something like that. I'm trying to remember. Each edit deletes one character, right? Yeah, I don't know. There's like some relationship between the edit distance and the longest common subsequence, but we could do it the other way around and just calculate the LCS directly. So we'll just DP, and you actually only need one. You only need, I think, 2 arrays to DP. By the way, let's do N and N. Just say S1 and S2. By the way, I'll try to do this. So N is going to be S1 size. Oh no, yeah, size. And we'll just do N and N. It's fine. You could technically make this the minimum, but I'm not going to. Pretty sure you could do it this way. So I've seen this before. It's a question, so it's not a few variations of it. So it should be. I should be, in theory, should be able to do this fairly quickly. So I'm going to say. Actually, I'm not sure. Let's do the longest common subsequence of. Let's go right to left. I like to go right to left. I think it's easier. Oh, I see. Yeah, so the longest common subsequence of an empty string, which is 0. So I think we're going to say the number of characters. I think this is how I typically do it. Longest common subsequence of an empty string and a string that's not empty is just 0, right? We're going to have n characters. Some kind of DP. I'm trying to. I don't know. It's something like this. I'm kind of have to think about it a little bit more, but I should be able to do this quickly, but I'm kind of struggling. Okay, let's make I and j, or let's make the DP I and it's going to be two-dimensional matrix, but actually we're going to just write into one matrix. We'll come back to this in a moment. But I'm going to write into DP1. I'm going to write into DP2 and then swap that with DP1. So we're going to do that afterwards. But the way it works is you've got the step is going to be, the inductive step is going to be compare the longest common subsequence of I characters from the first string from left to right and j characters from the second string from left to right, right? And what you're going to do is say, all right, I'm looking at the rightmost characters for both of these strings. Let's say I know for I minus one, all of the I minus one, I minus j cases, I know what the longest common subsequence is, right? But I want to know for I and j at that point. And let's say I know for all of the previous cases, I know all of that information already. To get I and j, if I and j are equal to each other, then the longest common subsequence is going to be I minus 1 and j minus 1, that longest common subsequence plus 1. And I can increment I and j. And then, right, well, that's simple enough, right? Just add 1 to the previous. If they're not equal to each other, then it's going to be the longest common subsequence of, it's going to be the maximum of the following two. You could either not consider the last character on the rightmost character of the first string of the the ith character, or the ith character of the first string, or not consider the ith character of this jth character of the second string, which would give you I and j minus 1 or I minus 1 and j, right? Those two possibilities. And it's just going to be the maximum of those two, right? Without adding 1. So if the character is equal, you can add 1. If the character at I and j, if that's not equal, then you don't add 1. So it's it looks like the following. It's going to be the maximum of the following things, which is going to be it's basically dp of I and j, I minus 1, j minus 1, dp of I and j minus 1. It's very similar to the edit distance, I minus 1j, and I think this is always also, by the way, starting off at 1, because very similar to the edit distance. The reason you don't have to do the first column, the first row, because if this is also equal to that, excuse me. Don't have to do the first column, the first row, because this is representing the number of characters, and if you have 0 characters, the longest common subsequence is just always going to be 0. So this value we're looking for is here, plus this is another Boolean of the characters themselves. So const char ch1 is going to be string of I minus 1, I believe, and this is going to be const char ch2 string of 2 j minus 1. Right, these are the characters at those indices, and then this is plus ch1 equals ch2. Then we're going to have dp1, dp2. So this is going to be dp of I and j is equal to those values. And this actually could just be S2. And then finally, these get updated as well. Instead of, so this is going to be, we're going to write into dp2 from dp1. So this is dp1 is I minus 1. Everywhere you see an I minus 1 is dp1, everywhere else is dp2. And then write in copy dp2 into dp1, and then fill dp2, just empty dp2. And these are also plus ones. Forgot about that. Yeah, it's like very straightforward, this kind of thing. And then I want, I think, just the, yeah, dp1 of n is basically complete complete strings. Something, whoa, something like this. What is this one? Oh, yeah. Forgot about that. Use the initializer list for the maximum. Yeah, okay, it's like very straightforward. It's like very straightforward. So let me generate test cases. So this is, yeah, 12 minutes. Okay. Let me see if I get some test cases going for a so awk begin. Want again date plus %s%n, get line seed srand seed, print rand, just make sure I have that correct. That works. Okay, now we're going to go for the number of test cases. Well, number of characters. Let's just say characters k is 26 different characters. How many of these do I want? I think it's 1,000. C is 1,000 of these. We're gonna have 2 for loops. We're gonna have 2 variables, x and y, 2 strings, x and y. Right. For each I is 0, I is less than c. We're going to increment I, and we're going to print x and y. Make sure I got the right. Okay, still it's working fine. X is going to be, so if I is greater than 0, now we're going to do x equals, so we put a comma to the right of x, right? Because we're going to so x is going to be empty. We're going to create a value and put it to the right of x. But we're going to add a comma if I is greater than 0, add a comma first. Same thing for y. Just do the same thing simultaneously. And then that's the if statement. Then we're going to say x equals x int of, this really should be turned into a character, which I forget there's a way to convert this to a character. I think it's a character of 0. So it's going to be 0 to 25, which is going to be rand times 26, which is k times rand. That's a character. And then same thing for y is going to be y character k times rand, right? So that's going to be for the for loop, right? That creates the x and y values, and then when I print, I want to have this character on the y value, the x value, and I also want new line character, the y value. Okay, fatal error to function character is not defined. Bash int to char. Oh, printf, I think, is what I gotta use. Character to value works. 2 questions. 1 line, printf. 2 lines, set. Printf C65. Printf C65, I think it's gotta be not so obvious how to do that. I think it's printf C. I'm not sure exactly what this will do. I think this works. Could try it. Syntax error. Okay. Where's the syntax error? Is it this? Let me try removing the printf and see if that's the issue. Probably the issue. Okay. This one is close. Also, I didn't want to spend this much time on the script. Again, kind of wish I would do these a little bit faster. Printf. Let's just do like 5 and %C. Syntax error. What is Oh, okay. Actually, it doesn't work this way. It's like this. Okay. So this is a command, this printf. I can do this is a little more complicated, but k times rand, right? Printf, I actually want to run this as a subroutine. I think I do %C. Syntax error. Yeah, can I do so I want this to say get line t and then print t. And I guess this has to be okay. What if I just do that? Gives me a whole bunch of that's a lot of spaces, huh? Okay. What is happening? Why is it doing that? Interesting. I don't really know what to make of that. Okay. This isn't the best way to do it. Printf. It's not really what I want to use. I've done it before. I don't remember. Printf do print f. Walk, you can do it. Okay. Can I I've done this before. I don't know why all of a sudden running into issues here. Can I just do it this way? Command substitution now. No. But that printf does some weird stuff. Like I wanna just get line on this. Can I do that? Okay. Syntax error. Can I do this? No. Unexpected token. Oh, I don't know how to do this. This needs to be a string, but this is like. Can I just get rid of this part? I mean, I wonder if this is giving me problems. Command not found. Can I do this, maybe? No, how do I do this? I just want to run this function, but I need to use the it's really annoying. I don't know what to say about this. This is driving me nuts. Oh, that works. Of course it does. 0. 96. Oops. No, that doesn't work. How to do this? This is not great. Drive me nuts, dude. Can I do this? No. Oh my goodness. How am I supposed to? I can't capture. I want to capture this string as a substring, but I can't because I have another string in here that's got to be a substring. How am I supposed to do this? Double quotes? Triple quotes? I don't know. This is driving me insane. I ran into the same similar problem last time. Feels like every time I try to run like a shell script on the command line, I have to spend like a really long time trying to figure out how to make sure the thing I'm doing actually works. Like it's just so much more complicated. It's mostly because of escape sequences. Like that's the problem, is that a lot of things are overlapping with regard to escape sequences, and it's just I don't know how to work my way around all that. It's too much. Okay, I want to walk into char. Ordinal functions. Oh, is that what I need? Word. Oh. Oh my goodness. There we go. All right. CHR. It already exists. It's a built-in. Why? How come that just didn't come up when I Google searched it? Like, how come it just didn't? Okay, of course. I was gonna say, I was like, I've done this before. I don't know why. Oh, CHR is not defined. No. What do you mean CHR is not defined? What? Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? No. Oh, it's a commercial implementation? Oh no. What? Say it ain't so. For CV numeric by adding 0. Maybe it's sprintf is what I need. Maybe that's what it is. Not printf, but sprintf. I don't realize it's that simple. sprintf %c. Okay, a little bit better. All right, there we go. This has to be added, I think, to 97 or 96 or something. By the way. There we go. Got it. Okay, that took way too long. That took so much time. Actually, there we go. sprintf is what I wanted. All right. Just didn't. Okay. For some reason, took a really long time to calculate the. For some reason, took a really long time to calculate the. I don't actually need all that. For some reason, took a really long time to calculate the. For some reason, took a really long time to calculate the. Fine, excuse me, fine. For some reason, it took me a very long time to find the appropriate ordinal function. I basically should have that memorized, but I forgot what that ordinal function was. And that ordinal function was sprintf. That was the one I wanted. Just didn't do that properly. Let's do 100, like 3 times. So yeah, I coded this pretty quickly. It wasn't too bad. Let's test this a few times. It's 1, 2, 3, and then we'll do one more with a larger amount. Should be pretty quick for me to generate these test cases, just to make sure that I've got everything correct. It's just I coded that really fast, and it feels like that probably was very quick. Did I do 1,000 or 10,000 before? I think I did 10,000 before, and I should have done 1,000. I should like 10,000. Did I do 10,000? I don't know. I did something that seemed like a lot. All right, let's go. All right, that's probably it, I think, for this one. Yeah, this is basically almost equivalent to the, oh wow, 30 minutes. Almost equivalent to the, what's that? Oh no, oh, I got one wrong. No. You gotta be kidding me. No. What? I did so much testing. Okay. That's terrible. Ooh, that's rough. Ouch. Oh no. Mistakes are made. Okay, not equivalent. Take all those things and not correct. Not equivalent to. It's similar. It's really similar to the edit distance, but not quite the same thing. I thought this is right. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Shoot. Shoot. What's wrong exactly? Why? Why isn't this right? 4 expected 5. No. Oh. I think the issue is that I think the issue is this should be considered separately. This case, that might be it. Thought about it briefly. I was like, I think there's maybe one slight mistake here. Okay. So I got 4. It should have been 5. What is 5 here? OF is here. There's an R. OFR. There's an M. OFMR. OFMR. Can I go further back? There's an O here, over there. P, nowhere to be found. Q, no. H, oh, HO. HHOO F 1 2 3 4 5. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. So yeah, this should be HOFMR. Gives me 5. HOFMR. What did I go with? So it's all zeros initially in the first column and the first row. I think, well, okay. The characters are equal. Wait, what did I do wrong? What is wrong here? The characters of position I and j are equal, then I can add 1 to dp1 j minus 1, which is just I minus 1 j minus 1. Which they should be equal here. So it would be 0, give me a 1. Then I see this O. I loop through each value of j, left to right. Should come across this O here and get what is going on here? When I see this R, shouldn't it's a little confusing. Why is this wrong? Why is this wrong? Shoot. I thought I was going through this so quick too. Not only did my test cases not find the error, but I don't know what the error is. I don't see it. it should be I think actually, no, this is correct. This is right. The characters match. Then you're going to take the previous position and add that character to it. Even if they don't match, really this is only relevant when they match, because this is going to be a monotonically increasing sequence for both arrays from left to right. So that means that DP2 and DP1, and it's also monotonically increasing in the downwards direction too. So both of those are going to be at least the same size as DP1 J-1 anyway. No, not both of them. This one's always going to be at least as large as this, so you only need to consider this when this is actually true. So it doesn't matter if this is here or not. So this should be fine. The only question I have is like, why is this not working? Why am I getting 4 instead of 5? Why is that happening? Excuse me. Pretty bad that I got that wrong. I've seen this multiple times too. I just don't know what exactly is incorrect. Pretty sure this is right. Oh. Ooh. That's subtle. Oh my goodness. Oh. Okay. That's an easy mistake to make. That's an easy mistake to make. I didn't even see that. Oh no. It's gotta be M, not N. Gulp. What a mistake. I did not even think about that. Oh no, no, no. Whoops. That's my mistake. Yeah, the logic is fine. The the bounds on the string. They didn't realize the string's not the same size. I didn't even totally missed that. I didn't even write that in my script either. That's why the script failed. Whoops. C1, C2. Oh no. Oh boy. Okay. Wow. I guess I'll write the same for loop twice then. Split this into 2 for loops. Gee. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Yikes. Yikes. Whoops. Ouch. Oh, that's why I practice, right? That's why I practice. This is why I practice. So this is that easy to see the difference now. This should have a thing here, I think. Yeah. This one too. It should probably have a comma and then a space, yeah. Or a semicolon. Oh my goodness. Gotta very carefully find the syntax error as it wraps around, right? not that careful. Doing it quickly again. These are, these actually should be random. There we go. Now they're not the same size. Did not even think about test cases that might not be the same size. Oh man, that's brutal. Ouch. Ouch. Well, now I'm, you know, not much wiser, I guess, to the future. These questions are very hard, I have to say. There's so many things you get tripped up on. Even if you've seen the question many times before, it's just very easy to, it's very easy to miss something important like that. Very slight thing. But, yeah. Didn't even think about that. Didn't even think about that. It's funny too, because I've solved the edit distance question so many times that I don't know, I just somehow missed somehow missed that. I don't know. I think that's it. I think it's correct. There we go. Okay. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Submitted like 7 times to move on. It took me like almost an hour, a very long solution. Like not like I coded it maybe like 10 minutes, but it took me like 20 minutes to code it in like 10 minutes, 20 minutes to figure out the script that I was writing, because I like don't write enough of these scripts, I guess. And then it should have been like 2 minutes to get the script going. Not even. Really should have been like a few seconds. Should have been quick. And then another like 10, 20 minutes, 15 minutes to, I got it wrong because I made a mistake and I had to figure out what that mistake was. And the mistake was that I forgot that these are different size strings. I should have done it that way. This is actually not the fastest solution as well. It's pretty fast. This is a pretty fast solution overall. But then again, there's like millions of submissions, so this could be the min and max, these two, and could do it that way. But this is fine. I mean, it's okay. The idea would be to just let M should be the smaller of the two. It's really the thing. The only problem is that you have to swap S1 and S2 as well, I think. You could do, you could just do if, you could do like if S1.size is greater than S2.size, swap the two. Right, something like that. Let's try that. See if that's still correct. I think it's still correct. Yeah, it should be a little bit faster, I think, if you do it this way. Possibly? I don't know. I don't know actually if that's faster. Assuming it is. No, not much faster. It's like the same thing. Yeah, this is fine. This is not the fastest solution. I'm sure you can optimize this, but this is reasonable. It's pretty quick to program and gives you reasonable runtime. Yeah, there isn't really much more to this question. I think maybe this is the problem, this maximum, because it's got, in terms of like why is this so slow? Possibly the copying and filling is another issue. Don't really need to fill this one, I think. You just need to set DP. I think you just need to set DP2 equal to 0 equals 0, something like this. That might also be another issue. That also is correct. Try that. Hopefully it's correct. Yeah, a little faster. Yeah, you can just remove that line altogether. Thinking if there's anything else. Yeah, this maybe could be optimized a little bit. Could be made faster too. Oh, okay. Anyway. Yeah, a few milliseconds. I'm sure there are things you could do to make this a little faster. I don't want to spend that much time trying to figure that out. All right, thank you for. So we'll stop there. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, give it a like and subscribe for more. This one was bad for me. Like I definitely should have. I should have realized this. That these were different sizes of strings. That was pretty bad on my part. Also, yeah, immediately recognizing this is basically equivalent to edit distance. It's like almost the same thing. And then, yeah, okay. Anyway, all right, moving on. So yeah, take care. Just check chat before we go. Next question. Yeah, I'm gonna restart this.